taking a look at the schedule, discussing key points of the schedule, and, anything else that has to do with the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and get busy. Let me bring Big Bubba over here. Anyway, Big Bubba is here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to break this thing down. I'm pretty sure some more people are going to join us. Before we break it down, I do want to say to you, for those who filled out or commented on the video where I asked for NBK creators, expect an email first thing in the morning to give you some instructions on how we're moving forward with it. All right. So don't panic. Don't think I forgot about you. I didn't forget about you. I'm going to make sure that I get that information to you. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get started talking about this schedule. Big Bubba.
Oh, Sim, I wanted to say too,
yeah.
Sim.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the people that gave me the $100 for the applications, don't you worry. You're going to get pushed first. We're going to get you these jobs. Don't you worry. I got y'all. Everybody that gave me the $100, you're going to get right in front of the line.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you gave this dude $100, you got scammed. Don't mean to tell you that. If you gave this dude $100, you got scammed.
First and foremost, we don't scam people, but
listen, don't. I don't. You do.
I don't scam people. Everybody knows Cooking with 7J, Big Bubba. We're going to get you in there real quick. Don't you worry.
You work for Verizon. You scam people.
Oh.
You get paid to scam people. That's what you do.
Well, brother, that's one interpretation of it. But just know, listen, everybody that sent me the $100 and you know who you were, listen, we going. Don't you worry. You will be on NBK by next week. Don't you worry.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, hey, listen. Don't listen to him. Listen to me. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about this schedule, ladies and gentlemen, and break it down for you. All right. Let's first take a look at the release from the New York Knicks, right? The legal document where they announced the schedule, and then we'll look at some of the fun stuff. All right, because they kind of broke it down for us. So we're going to talk about it. We'll take some phone calls today as well. All right. So let's take a look at it and break it down. You can see right here, this is what they send out to everybody. They put it on their Twitter page and all that good stuff. All right. So let's break it down. You know about the Christmas Day game. That was the first thing that ever came out about the schedule. October the 20th, Christmas Day. We play the Atlanta Hawks. 12 o'clock at Madison Square Garden. The season opener is on October the 20th. So let me start that over and get that right. All right. The season opener is on October the 20th versus the Boston Celtics. 7:30 p.m. It will be on ESPN. And we'll talk about the number of nationally televised games the Knicks have as well. Because they got a lot of them this year. A lot of them this year. All right, but the Knicks will be opening against the Celtics. I think 2 years ago, Isaiah, you was there, and some of you were probably there. We went to the Knicks home opener, and it was versus the Celtics. So, of course, that game...
Ironically, Kemba Walker killed us.
Kemba Walker cooked us. Kemba Walker, that's gonna be a dope game, right? Because you got Kemba Walker, you got Evan Fournier on the Knicks now. Right, and the Celtics, they got Dennis Schroeder replacing Kemba Walker. I'm not sure if they really picked up anyone to replace Evan Fournier, but that's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun game. The Knicks will also play on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. All right, for the 23rd consecutive season, they take on the Charlotte Hornets on that day to be on January 17th at 1 p.m. Okay, as part of the team's 41-game schedule, the Knicks will travel to the West Coast to take on the Lakers on February 5th. Then they'll head to Utah on February the 7th, Denver on February 8th, Golden State on February 10th, Portland on February 12th. And the team's longest road trip is a 7-game stretch beginning in Philadelphia on March 2nd and ending in Brooklyn on March the 13th. And let me tell you something. What they just mentioned right there, that West Coast trip, and then their longest road trip, it's all kind of mushed together over a month's time span. And that's going to be a rough, super rough portion of the schedule we're going to look at it and go over it. But that's going to be a serious portion of the schedule right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a killer one. All right, so let's get to some other parts of the schedule. Some other highlights in the schedule. The team faces each Eastern Conference team 4 times, with the exception of Cleveland, Detroit, and Miami, and Washington. They'll play those teams 3 times. All right, they'll face each Western Conference team twice. Some of the notable home games include the Lakers. I want to be at that game. That's, the Lakers got LeBron and Westbrook and Anthony Davis and Carmelo Anthony, my homeboy. So I definitely want to be at that game.
Yeah, we know he's your homeboy. We know that.
All right. They face off against the Phoenix Suns on November the 26th. The Golden State Warriors on December the 14th. I will not be at that game or doing anything on that day because that's my anniversary. So remember that, Big Bubba. December the 14th. That's my anniversary. I expect a gift.
Come on now. You know I got to get something from Mama Son. Come on now.
I expect a gift.
I got you.
All right. And then on January the 20th, they play the New Orleans Pelicans. Of course, that's a big game because Zion Williamson. All right. That's a big game. Again, the Knicks have 22 nationally televised games on ESPN and ABC and on TNT. 22 nationally televised games this season. I don't know if that's the most in the NBA. Probably the Lakers have the most in the NBA this year.
In Brooklyn, most likely.
Brooklyn, yeah, the Lakers in Brooklyn. But that's a lot. How many did the Knicks have last year? 5? Something like that?
I think it was like no more than 7.
Maybe a couple got added. Maybe 1 or 2 got added. I don't remember what it was exactly coming out the gates. But that's a lot. 22. That's a lot for a team that people, just a year ago considered irrelevant. The nationally televised schedule. We just talked about it. Let's take a look at it. On October the 20th, the season opener, they play Boston on ESPN. October the 26th, they play Philadelphia on TNT. On November 5th, they're at Milwaukee. That's on ESPN. November the 23rd, they play the Lakers on TNT. November 30th, they play Brooklyn on TNT. December the 14th, they play Golden State on TNT. December the 25th, they play Atlanta on ESPN. Of course, that's Christmas Day. January 6th, they play Boston on TNT. January 12th versus Dallas on ESPN. January 20th versus New Orleans on TNT. January 28th, that's my birthday, by the way, so I expect another gift. You understand? Big Bo. I gave you 2 dates. I gave you 2 dates to remember. December the 14th and January the 28th.
First of all, I want you to know, brother, that my birthday's coming up in the next week.
That's not the point of this discussion.
Oh, my God. Here this dude go.
That's not the point. The point of this discussion is that my birthday is January 28th. Okay? That's the point of this discussion right here.
Hey, listen, man. You know I got you, man. You know I'll come down there, pop some bottles. I got you, man.
I'm just reminding you. That's all. I'm just sending a quiet reminder out to you. That's all. All right. Let me see. February 2nd, they play Memphis on ESPN. February 5th, the Lakers on ABC. February 16th, they play Brooklyn on ESPN. February 25th, they play Miami on ESPN. February 27th, Philadelphia on ABC. March 2nd, they play Philadelphia on ESPN. March 4th, they play Phoenix on ESPN. March 6th, they play the Clippers on ESPN. March 13th, they play Brooklyn on ABC. And on March 22nd, they play Atlanta on TNT. And then on April 6th, they play Brooklyn on ESPN. Long, big schedule. And it could change throughout the year depending on how well the Knicks are doing or how well some of these other teams are doing. Right? If the Knicks are really heating it up, they might add more. These schedules are always
I wouldn't
flexible.
be surprised.
Yeah, these schedules are always flexible. Breaking down the schedule just a little bit more, so that you kind of, can see what it is. Of course, you know about the home opener. The road opener is October the 22nd versus Orlando. Christmas Day, Atlanta at home on New Year's Eve. We play OKC. We talked about Martin Luther King's Day, January 17th versus Charlotte. The Knicks have 4 consecutive home games of 4, 3 times throughout the season. Okay, so 3 times throughout the season, they'll play 4 games in a row at home. And then their longest consecutive road games is 7, March 2nd through March the 13th. All right, they play 6 games in October, 15 games in November, 15 games in December, 15 games in January, 10 games in February, 16 games in March, and 5 games in April. Yep. They play 13 Sunday games, 11 Monday games, 11 Tuesday games, 16 Wednesday games, 7 Thursday games, 13 Friday games, and 11 Saturday games. That's the Knicks schedule, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't had a chance to really break down how many back-to-backs they have. I'll get a chance to do that maybe a little bit later on. But so far, right now, with what you see, what are your thoughts, Big Bubba? Just from what you see now.
Yeah, so from what I see from the schedule, because I looked over the schedule when it came out a couple days ago. Man, we like you said, we got that month of basketball. That's gonna be tough, Sim. It's gonna be real tough. Especially especially those. I believe it's from like February 16th to like something like 6-7 days. It's 10 days. It's like a crazy like televised game list. Those are real big teams that we're facing during that month of basketball. But man, Sim, this is what we want, man. This is what happens when we become a good team, Sim. This is good things for us because when you become a good team, you face other good teams and you face them on televised TV. And this year, I feel like last year we were slept on a lot, but this year everybody knows us, everybody sees us. I don't want to say we're the hunted now. I still feel like we're hunting, but the people are coming for us, son. They know that we play hard, they know that we play tough, and they know we're gonna give them the best basketball. So I'm excited for the schedule, man. I really am, and I think we're gonna do really good. I think we're gonna do really good in the schedule.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say we're definitely not the hunted. Right? We're not the hunted. I mean, there'll be teams below us that look at us and say, okay, we got to beat the Knicks. But we're not the hunted. Not yet. One of these days, but not yet. I'm going to tell you right now about that schedule, the toughest part of our schedule. Because it's tough. It starts in February. Actually, it starts at the beginning of February. February the 2nd. All right, and let me bring this on over here so that we can, let's move on over to February, and then we can back it up. Let's look at February. Okay, starting February the 2nd, ladies and gentlemen, you can see this is where this might be. We're gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna rewind and look at the beginning of the season. We'll look at the first 20 games of the season, but we'll talk about this first because I think this is a really tough part of our schedule. We have the Memphis Grizzlies on February 2nd, the Lakers on February 5th, the Jazz on February 7th, the Denver Nuggets on February 8th, Golden State Warriors on the 10th, the Portland Trail Blazers on the 12th. We get a little bit of a break. We come home, we play OKC on the 14th, right? And then we play the Brooklyn Nets at home, the Miami Heat at home, and the 76ers at home. Hold on, we're not done, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's skip over to March. Then we play the 76ers on March 2nd, the Phoenix Suns on March 4th, the Los Angeles Clippers on the 6th, the Sacramento Kings, a little bit of a breather. All right, not that, and I'm not trying to send any diss towards the Sacramento Kings, but a little bit of a breather. Then we play the Dallas Mavericks on the 9th. Then we play Memphis Grizzlies on the 11th. Then Brooklyn on the 13th. And then Portland on the 16th. And then Washington on the 18th, who we'll see where Washington is. They might be okay. And then Utah on the 20th. Atlanta on the 22nd. Charlotte on the 23rd. And Miami on the 25th. Between February and March, that schedule, my friends, is brutal. It is a brutal schedule. So listen, I'm going to read this one more time, just one more time. Memphis Grizzlies, a potential playoff team. Los Angeles Lakers, championship contender. Utah Jazz, championship contender. The Denver Nuggets, possibly a championship contender. Golden State Warriors, playoff contender. Portland Trailblazers, a playoff contender. OKC, rebuilding. Brooklyn should be a championship contender. Miami Heat, at least a playoff contender. The 76ers, it's hard to say. I'm going to say at least a playoff contender. 76ers again, playoff contender. The Phoenix Suns, championship contender. The Clippers, a championship contender. The Kings, rebuilding. Dallas Mavericks, playoff contender. The Grizzlies, playoff contender. The Nets, championship contender. The Portland Trailblazers again, playoff contender. The Washington Wizards, I'll say a play-in contender. The Utah Jazz, championship contender. The Atlanta Hawks, Eastern Conference finalist contender. Charlotte Hornets, play-in contender. The Miami Heat, a playoff contender. That's tough, man. That's a brutal schedule between February and March. That's a brutal schedule.
Sid, man, let me say that right there. Whoo! It sounds crazy. Now, if this was last year, Sim, I'll be like, oh man, I don't know how we gonna do that. But this year, man, I like the challenge, man. I really, really do. And that's right there, Sim. I'm calling it now. He's either gonna make us a play-in or have us in the top six. That stretch right there is gonna tell us what we are. That are we either gonna be a play-in team, or we gonna be a top 16? Calling it right now.
I mean, that's definitely going to be one of the tougher schedules of the toughest part of the schedule of the season. And that's without a doubt. There's no two ways around it. That's going to be the toughest part of the schedule of the season. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to that.
Hey, Sim, this is probably gonna be my main point of the show tonight. But this to me is why the Knicks are, to me, about 12 deep. 12 deep in the rotation. This is why we see they bring back pretty much the entire bench.
Mm-hmm.
This is why, in my opinion. And I'm going to be saying it throughout the show that, listen, this is why you have these guys. This is why you signed Derrick Rose, Nolan Noels, Alec Burke. You sign these guys back. And then you have the Kimbers and you have the, Fournier. But we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it.
Why do you do that?
What?
Why do you say we're going to talk about it? Like, we're in the midst of talking about it right now.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're talking. When else do you want to talk about it? We're talking about it right now.
We're going to talk about it later because this is what we do.
What you mean later? There is no later. It's right now. That's why we're having this discussion.
No, Sam, I want to save it for later. We just at the beginning, man.
Makes no sense, bro. Makes no sense. I don't know what later is for. But anyway, let's get Mark on.
Because we just started.
Let's get Mark in here. Mark, what's popping with you, man? What's going on with you, man? We're talking about the schedule, brother.
What's all going on, Podfather? Not much, man. Just had some soup, so I'm kind of on the itis side. But what's going on, man?
Yeah, we're talking about this schedule, bro. We're talking about
you
the
already
schedule.
know. You already know. I've been here for 3 years. That first 20 games thing will dictate what we are, how we gonna play. So with this Knicks team, I'm feeling a lot of positive energy with this team. Just the players we added. When you sit down and really think about it and stuff like that, we're going to play tough. I think we got some tough guys. Everything's going to be predicated on Kimba. Everything's on predicated on a healthy Mitch, so we can see what he is. RJ stepping up. But that first, the first, read off the first 10 for me.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's talk about the
read
first
off the
20.
first 10.
All right. You want to
The
break
first
it down?
20. The first 10, and then we go to the next 10.
Okay, then we'll go to the next 10. All right.
Yeah.
First game of the season. Boston
Go ahead.
Celtics at home. Season opener, home opener.
That's us home.
Home. We home versus Boston Celtics.
I would say we could win that. We could win that.
Wait, hold on, Mark. Are we breaking it down to wins?
No. I'm just saying while he's saying it, I'm just thinking in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. I mean, I think we can win it.
No, we can win it.
Listen.
But they're going to be a team.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Seb. I want to start 1-0. I think we're gonna beat Boston.
Listen.
We home. We got a new
Yeah.
roster. I'm thinking about coming out with punches. I think we're gonna come out with that energy. The first game, sold out crowd. It's different.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Oh my
It's
God. It's gonna be Metro booming in there, man.
I mean, it's got to be. Listen, Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, both came from Boston last season, right?
And let me apologize. The Knicks did good with the Evan Fournier deal when I looked at the numbers now and what they got for it. So they did good.
I try to tell you that, but you ain't.
They did good.
Hold
They
on,
did good.
Mark,
They did good.
Mark,
that.
let me say something, Mark. And it's not you, but I've seen so many Knicks fans cry over that Evan Fournier deal when it was reported like the next day after everybody seen the $78 million. Everybody's like, "What are the Knicks doing?" Da-da-da. Bro, it was literally a team option. He was only getting paid $60 million for 3 years, and everybody was crying about the $4
Yeah, but
million.
they had also got 2 extra picks, so they did good on that. So it's good. It's just good.
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the Knicks they got to come out and get a win that game.
They coming out, man. That energy first night in New York, man. We got to get that win.
Yeah, too much energy. We got to get that win, and then we play Orlando October the 22nd.
Oh no, that's a dub. That's a dub.
We could win that. We could win that, man.
I mean,
so listen, I'm gonna say
we should win.
You know what's so funny to me though? You know what's so funny to me? The teams that you ringing off, these teams did get better. So it's like, and we did get better to an extent.
Orlando got better.
There's still a team that fight. So it's like you got to give them respect. That's a team that don't lay down.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree. And then we play Orlando again.
We could win. We could win both of those games. I'm going. Listen.
I'm not trying to be cocky, but if we don't start at least 2-1, I'm gonna be upset.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold up. Well, let's go through it. So where we at right now? We got Boston, Orlando, and Orlando.
I'm gonna say 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-1. Orlando gets us the second game.
Okay. Philadelphia.
They win that. We never beat Philadelphia ever.
No. Mark. This is the year we're gonna be Philly.
That's an L. We just don't beat Philly. There's just teams that got your number.
You gotta be the tiebreaker. Be the tiebreaker.
These are Mark's predictions right now. We're gonna go with Mark's predictions right now. We're gonna go with Mark's predictions right now.
Okay.
All right. And then Chicago.
They did get better, and they're gonna be an offensive punch team. So listen, I'm gonna take that for the Knicks. I'm gonna just take that for the Knicks.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that for the Knicks.
I really think I think they're gonna be a team to struggle in the beginning, but they're gonna get better throughout the season. But I think in the beginning, DeMar, Levine trying to work it out. I think we're gonna beat them. I think we're gonna catch them.
And let me go back for just a second because the Boston game is at home. Orlando, the second game of the season is at Orlando, and then we're back home versus Orlando, and then we're back home versus Philly.
All right, so the one where we play them on the road, we take an L on that one, most likely.
Okay.
But the one that we got home with Orlando, we take that L. Okay. So it's still 2-1 regardless.
Okay.
I got Orlando 1-1.
Philadelphia is at home.
So it would be 2-2.
That's an L.
Okay, and then Chicago's at Chicago.
I think we both said we'll win, so it'd be 3-2.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give Chicago that because I'm gonna give Chicago that.
Okay, 2-3.
I'm gonna give Chicago
and then we go to New Orleans.
I'm gonna give the Knicks that because they did terrible with Zion. Thank God.
All right, that's 2-3, and then we're back home versus Toronto.
Toronto got a reputation. I'm gonna give Toronto on that one. I'm gonna give Toronto. They're just a team that They win games, bro.
Okay, so
So
They're gonna
Mark,
be healthy.
Mark, the way you got us, we're starting off.
we're starting off 3-4, basically.
Yeah, because again, we got to get our chemistry issues together too.
You right.
Randall's playing with two new players that's handling the ball now. So it's gonna be different for Randall. He's gonna be different for Randall.
So Mark, how about you do the? Well, you're gonna do the first time. I'll do the second time.
All right, go ahead, bro.
You're still on the first time.
So right now we're still at 3-4, and then we have Indiana.
Indiana's tough, and they got Carlisle. That team gonna look a little different.
I think we got way more time.
And that's at Orlando. That's at Indiana.
But if you look at Indiana coming into next season healthy, man, that is a team that's a playoff team. Like that's a legit playoff team. I'm talking about with Brogdon there, not hurt. I'm talking about players not
more
hurt.
of a play-in team, honestly.
Nah, they're a playoff team, bro. Remember, they was injured last year. Brogdon wasn't there. They're a playoff team, bro. The way they play, they discipline. Sabonis gives us a problem every time.
RJ does play like prime Jordan against.
Okay,
he does.
So who we giving the win to? Who's getting the win? I'm
gonna give Indiana that. Is that their home? They're good at home.
Okay, so you got us starting off 3-5.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
And this is not me hating. This is just me thinking about chemistry.
Nah, man, it's on you. It's on you.
All right, you saying that. And then we go to Milwaukee.
Come on, man. They got Giannis, bro. They got Giannis. Come on, son. Come on, dog. You know Giannis is the truth. I don't care what nobody say. He the truth, man.
So we 3-6?
So now we 3-6. If you're giving us that L, and then we play Cleveland at home.
I'm taking the W on that one. We getting that one.
Oh, we
bro.
better.
We getting a W on that one. We getting that one.
All them games. Let me tell you what. If we start losing all those games, we start up the season 3-6.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some Knicks fans bugging out already.
Bro,
so we beat
the
Cleveland.
thing is, right? The expectation I have for them this year, I'm highly positive. So just to think that because last year was such a success, people are taking that success and putting this year. So they high right now. Knicks fans are high right now.
Make sure to save this video. If the Knicks do bad, start off bad.
Okay, so all right, so Mark got us starting off 4-6.
Yeah, because these teams
over the first 10. All right. So now, Big Bubba, now it's on you for the next 10.
All right. Okay.
The first game for the next 10. The first game is Philadelphia.
Mark, you said we lost the first one, right?
At Philadelphia.
We don't win in Philly. We lost.
Okay, so now you got us 4-7. All right. And then home versus Milwaukee. No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Yeah, home versus Milwaukee.
They surprised us. Who surprised us? Oh my God.
Who surprised us?
We surprised them last year. We won.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say we still won.
Okay, so you're giving us a win. All right. So what's our record right now?
We have
5-6.
5-7. 5-7 right now.
5-7.
5-7.
That's not bad.
She said it's not bad.
It's not bad because I'm thinking more of the team chemistry and the defense because our defense is going to change differently.
All right. I'm gonna retort that in a minute. Just let me get through this.
Go ahead, sir.
So right now we're at 5-7. Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte.
Oh, we won. Here we win.
Okay, so that's 6-7. Indiana Pacers at home.
We win.
7-7. Orlando at home.
We win.
8-7. The Rockets at home.
Oh, we win.
9-7. Chicago away.
L.
What's our record right now?
9-7.
9-7, bro.
We're gonna go on a little win streak. Yeah, we win.
Okay, so that's 10-7. Los Angeles Lakers at home.
Anthony Davis. LeBron and Russell Westbrook.
Okay, everybody has to be healthy. Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. We're home.
We're home.
LeBron comes here and make a fool out of us every time. So I'm giving him the L. I'm giving the Knicks the L.
Did we play LeBron last year?
No, but
I don't
anytime, any year after last year, he dogs us out.
No, what you giving it, Zay? What you giving it?
I'm sorry. I'm surprised you have to think about that.
No, because we lost. We lose.
Okay, 10-8. Phoenix Suns at home.
Oh, I want to beat them jokers so bad because Chris Paul embarrassed us. We're gonna stay. We're gonna split one. So we win.
Okay. So that's 11-8, and then we play the Atlanta Hawks at home, November 27th.
I'm giving them
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not home. That's away. We play Atlanta Hawks away.
I'm giving the Hawks the W because they have the right to
we face them away this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lose.
So that's 11-9 over the first 20.
Okay, so Chad, what is wrong with that? If we're a brand new team figuring it out, 11-9.
But okay, so here's why I want to retort though, because I don't think we're a brand new team.
Go ahead.
I don't think we're a brand new team. I understand. Hold up. I understand that we're adding Kemba and we're adding Evan Fournier into the starting lineup. So that starting lineup, there's going to be some, some chemistry, something.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to get used to each other. But the bench is the same. Entirely the same.
Remember,
literally.
Okay, so remember, we're going with our starting five, right? So I'm going in positive with Randall with the starting five this year. We have a good starting five that can put in work. Everything is going to be predicated on Randall changing his game a little bit. He don't have to score too much. He has to be more. He has to be more of a decoy on offense, meaning the pick, the rolling. It's going to be a whole, especially when you got Kemba here now. We got to see if Kemba comes decent. If Kemba give us 18 to 20 points, I think Fournier is going to give us 15 points and a couple of threes. But the style is important. So that means Randall's going to be at the helm of it because they're going to go to him in the mid post. So now this is where it comes to him making quick decisions, Sim, now that he got better players. So in the beginning of the season, they don't know how to play with each other. Julius Randle came from a season being ball dominant, even though he was passing, but he was more of a one-on-one player. Now he has to really share the wealth for these guys to have impact on his team. I kind of equated to what Joakim Noah did. What Joakim Noah did for the Bulls when he's playing with Tibbs. Be more of a facilitator. Look more to pass in your offense because he's going to get his buckets, but he don't have to go out there and score 30 points especially what he did last year. He don't have to do that. He has to be a smarter player this year with these players that we have.
And I do agree with Mark to the extent of, to me, the biggest X factors this year are a healthy Kemba Walker and a healthy Mitchell Robinson. Because if you have those two, I believe those two are going to be our biggest swing factors. To me, a little bit more Mitchell Robinson because I think Kemba on a bad knee last year still gave you 19 and 5 on a bad knee. So if he can be halfway decent, like Mark said, if he can give us a good solid 18 points on good efficiency, maybe 45 to 47% from the field, I'm totally happy with that. To me, it's more Mitchell Robinson, man, because you've seen the difference between what Mitch brung, and I love Noel. Noel stepped up big time for us when we needed him, but it's just different when Mitch is on the floor. He brings the extra dynamic to us with the blocking, he can just move with the field. And he can actually catch the ball, and it's not stone hands. But if Mitch is healthy, and Kemba, like I said, Kemba can be good, man. I think that 11-8 that we said, 11-9,
11-9.
It could 20 games.
20 games. I personally wouldn't be mad about that.
Okay,
but you can't be mad at that.
If you get Kemba healthy and get him going good, you could maybe bump that up, maybe get 13 wins, maybe 13, 14 wins on extremely would be good 14 wins. But again, I wouldn't be mad about 11-9 starting.
The only way I've seen it, Isaiah, if we went on a winning streak, like an unsurprising winning streak in the beginning. I don't think we got winning streak in us yet. Not yet. This team really got a gel. It just does.
Okay. All right. So now let's fast forward to February. You see December, decent schedule in December. Decent schedule in January. Now let's hit February and March.
Yeah.
Because here is we got a tough February and March.
And Tim,
Right.
chat, y'all have to be really, 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 really not delusional. We're not a team that we could say we could win 5 games in a row yet. We just making something of ourselves. So
early in the season. I get it. Early in the season.
Yeah.
Early in the season. Okay. February. Here we go. I don't know. Let's assume that we're
Sam, this is your turn, Sam. This is
3
your
to
turn.
4 games above 500 in February.
yeah.
All right. 3 to 4 games above 500 in February. Somewhere around there. Now we hit the roughest patch of the season.
Hit me, sir.
Okay. The roughest
So
patch
let me
of the season.
let me get a list. I got you, Sam. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna name the list for you. I got you right here.
Well, I got it up on the screen. I'm looking right at it.
Oh, listen, dude. You
We're all
the
gonna
mediator.
talk about-
Chill out,
I'm
man.
gonna give
You got it.
my prediction. I need time to think. Yeah, I need time to think. I need time to think before I give my prediction. Memphis Grizzlies, we played February 2nd at home.
I'll get the W on. We get the W on that one.
Okay, we get the
Yeah,
W.
I agree. We get the W.
All right, now we go on a West Coast trip. Okay, we play the Lakers in LA.
L.
We play
L.
Utah and Utah.
Yeah, we never beat them without. We need All-Star.
Yeah, we don't beat Utah, no. L.
Yeah, we don't beat them.
Okay,
L.
we play Denver and Denver on a back-to-back.
Yo, we never. Yo, when I tell you we never beat Denver, that's a L.
You got an L on that, Mark?
We at home?
No,
No,
we're on a 5-game
Oh, no,
road
we got
trip.
an L.
We're on a 5-game
No, we
road
don't.
trip.
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
Denver really be whooping us when we be in
The
Denver.
last
Yo,
time
we
we
really
won,
be getting
the last
whooped.
time we won there is when Jamal Crawford hit that game-winning shot. Do you know that?
Yo, I think Mark. I think you're right. That was in 2006. I think you're right.
Yes, that's the last time we won there.
Okay, and then we go to Golden State.
It's Clay.
No,
Oh,
we get L on that one.
It's about Clay though. It's about Clay.
Listen, take an L on that one. They can't guard Steph. I watched the Knicks in Golden
But we
State.
beat them with Steph.
Remember, we beat them last year when they didn't have nobody on that team, bro. This is a different year. Different players, bro. They got a roster. You have to look at their roster.
I mean, the roster. I mean, to be honest, okay, let's be clear. I mean, when you get Klay Thompson back, that's a game-changing.
He's coming back
player.
December. He's coming back December. So if we're talking about February.
I think we can still win, man. I really do. I think we can still win from Golden State.
I think if we play them again, we could still win at our home. But going there, no, I don't think so. Not this year. Probably last year, yeah.
Okay, and then we play Portland.
Dame time. You know what he does.
So,
Hey,
you guys got us going on a 5-game losing streak when we go out west. On that West Coast trip.
No. Mark, dude, I got it beating Golden State.
But look at the teams you just ringed off, and we're playing at their home, Utah. We don't win there. Denver, we don't win there. Lakers,
Yeah, we don't win in Utah and Denver. We don't do that.
we don't win there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna give us Portland. I'm
gonna say this. I think maybe we lose. I think we beat Memphis.
I said we beat Memphis.
Okay,
I said that.
I got it.
Memphis.
Listen, I know. I
Yeah.
think we beat Memphis. Maybe lose to the Lakers. I think we beat Utah.
Sam, we don't win there. That home advantage is really something, bro. We don't win there. Do you know Utah wins?
That was.
90%
You know
of
what?
their
That was
home
in the
games?
past. Listen, at some point we're gonna win there. Why can't it be now? One day. No. Hold up. One day we're gonna win there again. Why can't it be this season?
You know what? That's your
Why can't it be this season?
That's your choice. Go ahead. I'm giving to Portland. I think we could win at Portland. Instead of those two teams, Utah and Denver, we don't win there.
Yeah,
no one really wins there. I'm gonna give us Portland.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. If it's gonna be out of Utah or Denver that we're gonna win, it's going to be more likely Utah because we literally don't win in Denver. Like you said, it's been almost.
But my question is this. My question: when was the last time we went on a 9-game win streak? Before last season.
Oh, I think 2014 or something like that. Or
right. So at some point, things are going to change, right?
All right, go ahead. But Sam, that's Utah.
I know who it is. I just think we match up well with Utah. I just think we match up well with them. We matched up well last year, and I think we're a better team this year. I think we can beat them in Utah.
I got Portland, right? I got Portland with the W. We got the W with Portland. You got the W with Utah. So it's basically 2-5 on the road. I think that's honest.
Well, 2-3. 2-3. That's 2-3 on the road.
2-3. We're dealing with Colorado.
That's not bad. I could take that.
Yeah, I'm not bad about that.
I could take that. If we get 2 of them, I think we can get Utah. We can get Portland.
So I got Portland and Memphis. I got Portland and Memphis. You got Utah. You had Utah. Did you have Memphis?
Well, I didn't get a chance to get through it because, everybody jumped on me for saying that I thought we was going to beat Utah. But
so you had Portland. You have Portland. We losing at Portland if you picking Utah then.
I didn't finish. I didn't finish saying.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
When we play Memphis is at home. So I think we win that.
Yeah.
Take an L to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think we beat Utah.
Okay.
I think we probably lose to Denver. I just don't like the matchup versus Denver.
Nah,
with the type of offense they play. I don't like the matchup.
What you got with
I'm going to say we probably lose to Golden State and beat Portland.
All right, that's good. All right, that's good. Because I got us losing to Portland.
So what's that?
I got us losing to Golden State.
So that puts us 2-3 over that 5-game trip, and then 3-3 over the last 6 games there.
All right. Okay. That's decent enough.
Okay. And then hold up.
We a powerhouse.
Oh, let's keep moving on because this is a rough schedule. Now let's go the next 4 games. Then we play OKC at home. We beat OKC.
We beat OKC.
I think we beat OKC. Now last year they beat us. They beat us at home last year.
They play hard, man, and they got my boy Poku. So you got to watch out for Poku.
But I don't think we fall into that same trap. I don't think we fall into that same trap.
No, we beat OKC.
Right, so we beat OKC. That puts us over. Well, we beat OKC
4-3.
Right, and then we play Brooklyn at home on the 16th.
I'm gonna say this: we play Brooklyn well. I don't care what nobody say. I'm taking the W.
We do.
I'm taking the fan W on this one. I don't play because no one cares about Brooklyn. They think they hot. No, we take the W.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the W too. I'm going to go with the W too.
All right. We'll take that. And then on the
I'm being delusional. I'm being delusional right now. We're taking the W on that one.
Yeah. I mean, me and Josh was having a debate earlier today, and he said, Knicks fans were ridiculous for saying we want Brooklyn. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Miami. After Brooklyn,
we don't match up, Sam. That's an L. We don't match up. We just don't.
Hold on. Let me say this. But
hold up. But wait a minute. Maybe me and Big Bubba are going to say the same thing. I don't know.
Go ahead.
But just like you said about Golden State, we got different players too.
I was just about to say it.
We're a little bit of a different team too.
You're right, but I'm looking at Golden State this year and what they got on their roster. They're just a better team.
But are we not? Do we not have a few different players on our roster?
Okay, we are an improving team. We're not like a team where I know what my guys are. We are an improving team. This year is just another stepping stone into what we want to do.
I'm actually going to say that we match up well with Miami.
Yeah,
we played. All of our games were tight.
Yeah, but they always got the win.
But they were tight.
Hold on, but
we matched up well. We didn't. Hold up. We didn't get the win. That doesn't mean we didn't match up well.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
We just didn't finish down the stretch.
All right. The reason why I say we don't match up well because the way they guard us, they take us a lot. They take us out of our offense like crazy. That's what I mean. Like
Mark,
they disrupt us.
I gotta stop you right there, brother. Like Sim said, because I'm more agreeing with Sim on this one because again,
go ahead.
All 3 games against the Heat, we literally played hard.
What happened though?
But Mark, hold on, listen. But I remember the first game we got D Rose. We got into an argument because. But wait, Mark, let me finish. We got into an argument because there were some people that's like D Rose should have played the last couple of minutes because we would have won.
The reason is right because the way Miami Heat plays, they have court defense, bro. We don't have court team, so it's like they like playing.
Hold on. But Mark, see what you got. What you're thinking is you're assuming Kyle Lowry mixes with Miami.
Bro, come on. He's coming from Toronto. They play the same style, bro. They wasn't a push.
Mark, this is still different. This is a whole different team, and we acting like. And again, right, I'm with you a lot, but we acting like Kemba Walker and D Rose not a great 1-2 point guard unit that's coming off the bench. We acting like Evan Fournier don't help that team. We acting like
I understand that. But when you're talking about,
I'm going with the Knicks on this one. I think the Knicks.
Go ahead. I just think Miami Heat at the end of the day is a tougher team. And again, they get the results every time. No matter how we're tied up with them, they just got our number. And it's happened for the last couple of seasons. And we all said that when we played against them.
Right. That's
just
true.
A team that bother us.
That's true. But just like you said about Golden State, we're going to be a slightly different team this year. We're going to be a better team. I just think Golden State just backdoor us to death. They just backdoor us to death. But what I'm saying is you told Isaiah Golden State's a different team. They got a different roster.
Yeah.
We got a lot of the same people, but we got two players that are going to make a big impact on this roster that makes us better. We played
it does make us better. But you're talking about, right?
Every game we played them was close.
Understandable. But
we were right there. We met 109-103, 98-96. We lost the last one by 10.
I can say this. We give them a fight, but we take that L in Golden State. How about that?
I'm not talking about Golden State. I'm talking about Miami. Miami. I'm saying we match up well with Miami. And they added Kyle Lowry, but we also got better.
Yeah, but we struggle offensively against them.
But we just added two 20-point scorers to our team.
Listen, man, I'm going with the results. I got Miami on this one. It's just a tough team, man.
Marky,
I'm
just saying. You just said we have trouble scoring, but we added two 20-point scores to our team.
I understand what Sim's saying.
Do we not?
At the end of the day, they just have our number.
But how do you know that? How do you know they have our number this year? I mean, I'm saying. I mean, how can you just base everything on last year? You can't just base everything on last year and everything on history.
But hold on, history. Come on, Sim. We haven't won in Denver since 2006.
So what? We didn't have a 9-game win streak for the last 7 years. And we did it last year. Last season.
You know what? Look, you want this Miami Heat win so bad, I'm gonna give it to you. The W goes to the Knicks.
I wish we could see more than just your eyes. I don't know.
The W goes to the Knicks.
Hey, Mark, why don't you back up on the camera? All we can see is your eyes. Yeah, there you go.
So I will say what Sim is saying though. It's true. We literally trade. Okay, Mark, think about this. We literally upgraded from Peyton and Bullock, who can't put the ball on the floor, who can't put the ball on the floor, those two really don't pass the ball, to Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. Again, Kemba Walker literally last year on a bad knee, I have to repeat this, on a bad knee, gave you 19 and 5. Evan Fournier at his worst gives you 15 points and like 3-4 assists.
I'm gonna say something, right? So when you go against a team like Miami, right, and you got Kemba Walker you have to think about it. The way Miami plays defense, they will guard Kemba Walker very, 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 very well.
And D Rose.
And then you got Bam back there. And come on now.
Well, wait, hold on. So we won't guard Kyle Lowry well?
You think Kemba could guard Kyle Lowry? Honestly. I'm just asking.
He has to. He's going to have to.
No, he has to, but no, I'm just saying, can he? Because I think Kyle Lowry will get what he wants.
Wait, hold on. Can Kyle Lowry guard Kemba?
Right.
Yes, he can.
He can?
I think, yes, he can.
He can? You think?
Kyle Lowry would do a better job on Kemba than Kemba would do on Kyle Lowry.
Okay. We gonna find out.
Mark,
We gonna find out. We
no,
gonna
wait,
find
Mark,
out.
hold on, Mark.
I'm gonna say we get the win. I think we get the win versus Miami. I think we're gonna get that.
I gave the win to. I gave the win. Y'all want it? I'm gonna give it to y'all. Continue,
get the win. Philadelphia. We play Philadelphia at home in this stretch.
We don't win.
Automatically an L. Look at that.
L.
Automatically an L.
We don't beat that team. L. We don't beat that team until we beat that team.
I'm saying we're gonna beat. Saying we're gonna beat.
But see, that's the whole thing, Mark. You keep saying until we beat that team, right? But if we don't beat them, every time we face up against them, you're gonna say we don't beat them. So when we ever gonna beat them? At some point, they're gonna beat them. They may not even have Ben Simmons. You don't know.
Okay.
But at some point, you're gonna beat them.
They are a great team, and they give us fits. I'm taking the L on Philly. Philly, we losing to them.
Okay. All right. We'll
they can't go to beat. Okay. They just can't go to beat.
We'll take that. So over these 10 games, we got a win versus Memphis, a loss versus Lakers, that's 1-1, a win versus Utah, that's 2-1, a loss to the Denver Nuggets, it's 2-2, loss to Golden State in a win versus Portland, so that's 3-3. We beat OKC 4-3. We beat Brooklyn 5-3.
Yeah.
We beat Miami 6-3, and we lose to 76ers 6-4.
I'll take that.
All right, that's a tough stretch. If we can pull out 6-4.
I didn't even give y'all the decency to give y'all Brooklyn. That's me being very delusional when you got those other three main scores.
Hey, I mean that's the rival. That's the rivalry part of it. You
I'm giving the W. Bear with me, yo. I'm trying to be honest.
Can I say something about Kyle Lowry? Because I really believe that people assume Kyle Lowry is going to take the Chris Paul effect of how Chris Paul had this amazing year. He had a great year. To me, he had almost an MVP kind of year. And people assume that these older point guards are going to do what Chris Paul did. And that's why my biggest thing with Miami, I'm like, you really want to take Kyle Lowry? Because even last year, Kyle Lowry wasn't that good. He was declining. And you just paid this guy $30 million. Again, right? He is going to be with Jimmy and Bam Adebayo, and those are going to be great things to help him out. So he doesn't have to do everything. But I'm just not with assuming that Kyle Lowry is going to be the guy he was on that championship team with Kawhi Leonard. I don't think that. Me personally, with Kyle Lowry, you know what? He's a tough small guard, but he's been taking a lot of beatings over the year, and his body isn't the same.
Well, I mean,
so
I just think we're just assuming that he's going to do the Chris Paul thing.
Yeah, but Kimba don't got his knees are bad for a guard that needs his needs.
Well, let's put it like this. Right now, we're not even going to take injuries into. Let's just go based on assuming that the teams are 100% healthy. We're just going to go into that. Let's go into the next. Let's go into March now, because this tough schedule continues. Now we play the Philadelphia 76ers again. This time in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's out.
So we losing 2 in a row versus Philly.
Well, I got us 1-1.
But we're trying to come to a group consensus here.
I'm gonna give it L. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it L.
You're gonna give it L. Okay, we're gonna take the L. Then we play Phoenix in Phoenix.
I think we could beat them.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I think we could beat them.
We played them tough last year.
I'll give us a W since we're a new team. I'll give us a W there.
All right, we're not. Yeah. I mean, we just lost 2 to Philadelphia. We got to get a W. We'll take a W there. Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh, we're gonna whoop them. Kawhi's not playing.
How do you know? What do you mean he's not? Oh,
it doesn't matter. He still got Paul George over there. Right. He can carry that load.
Well, I don't know when is Kawhi? What
they say he's gonna be? They say medically he should be back by around playoffs. So actually, he might be back by March. Then he might be back.
That team is still good with Paul George on it, bro.
They are.
Man, he's not beating us. He's not beating us by himself. I don't care what you say.
You don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna give us a W on that one.
Okay, so we got 1 L. So we're 2-1. So we're 2-1. Sacramento Kings will beat them. I say 3-1. Dallas Mavericks.
W.
4-1.
We just played different against them.
Really, Mark?
We just played different against them every time.
Okay.
So what happened in the last 2 years? Then we get the win.
I take the W with that.
Okay.
So now
we're
because
4-1. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we're going 4-1 over this stretch. I don't.
So you know what? I'm gonna take the Clippers with the W. I'm gonna take the Clippers. The Clippers gonna get the W, and we're gonna take the L to the Clippers, and we're gonna take the W to the Dallas Mavericks. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Block for that.
All right.
Because people think Paul George is like some washed all-star, like he can't carry a team. In a regular season.
All right. So that's 3-2, and then we play the Memphis Grizzlies again.
They get a W.
We're in Memphis.
They get a W.
Memphis.
Now we're gonna sweep them this year. We're gonna sweep them again this year.
We swept them last year?
Yeah, we swept them last year.
All right, we sweep them. Okay.
All right, we'll take the win there. So that puts us at what? 4-2. And then we play Brooklyn. Then we play Brooklyn in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're gonna beat us.
Let me be honest.
We're gonna lose. If we just beat them a couple of days earlier, we're taking that L.
The first win, I'm giving us the first one. I'll be taking the L.
Okay, so that's 4-3. Now we come home to a 4-game homestand. We play the Portland Trailblazers. First game.
Dame plays like a monster in the Garden.
Ooh. Hey, Tim, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be a hot take. He's just gonna debut for the Garden. He's just gonna show us what he's gonna bring to the Garden. He's gonna show us what he's gonna bring to the.
Hold on. Is that gonna be his Knicks debut?
Ooh.
I don't want. No, it can't be his Knicks debut. It can't be his Knicks debut. No.
I don't think, bro. I don't think Dame is asking for a trade out.
Will that be his not Knicks debut? Will that be his first game against Portland in a Knicks uniform? How about that?
Sim, don't do
That's what I was gonna ask. Will that be his first game against Portland in a Knicks uniform?
No. So this is what's gonna happen. This is exactly what's gonna happen. You know, there's gonna be some rich guy that brings he has a digital poster of Damian Lillard in the Knicks jersey. Damian Lillard's gonna drop 50 in the Garden. That is gonna plant the seed of him coming to New York.
The seed is already planted. What are you talking about?
But I'm saying there's gonna be some. When I tell you that there's gonna be so many people after the game, they'll be like, "Damian, how the fuck to be in the Garden? How's it feel to see all these fans cheering for you, dropping? How's it gonna feel to hear the oohs and ahs?" Sim, that game right there, he's gonna be like, "I'm going to the Knicks."
So win or lose, man. Win or lose.
Honestly,
we're gonna win. Dame's gonna drop 50, but we're gonna lose. We're gonna win.
We beat him in Portland. That's what we said. We said we was gonna beat him.
I'm giving Dame this because he shows out in the Garden. Like superstars just come here and just do they dirt. So I'm giving him the win here. To be honest.
Yeah, I think because they win. If we beat
them at their home, you don't think he's gonna not forget what we did to him at home? We beat them there. Come on.
Exactly. I'm with you. I think
he carry himself like a superstar. I think he don't play like that in the Garden.
I think we lose this one. And then we play Washington.
We beat them.
Beat them.
And then we play Utah at home.
Did we say we beat Utah?
Yep.
Yeah, we lose.
I'm going for the sweep. I think we beat them again.
Nah, Sim, you gotta be realistic now. Come on, man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Sometimes teams just have another team's number. I think we beat them.
Hey, wait, hold on.
I just feel like we match up well with them. I think we beat them.
Do we beat them in Utah or do we beat them at home?
I said we beat them in Utah earlier, and I think we beat them again.
I'm gonna go to W with the Knicks.
I think we beat them.
Because I took the L in Utah. I took the L in Utah. You take the L in Utah.
Let's sweep them, baby.
And listen, I'm not sleeping on Utah. I'm not saying that Utah is a bad team. I just think that we can match up well with them. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Mark. Let me say this. Chat. Some people in the chat talk about we got trademark. Someone just said we got trademark for Davies. First of all, stop playing my man Mark, man. We got trademark for Davies.
Oh, that's funny. That's dead funny. Good one, chat. Good one.
First of all, we not trademark for Davies. Only one we trademark for is Jadakiss. That's it.
Listen, man.
And then,
he's top one in my list, man.
And then we play Atlanta. So we're gonna take that win versus Utah. Then we play Atlanta.
Sim, I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to see. I want to beat Atlanta every time now. I want to beat them every time.
I'm gonna be honest. The way we went out, Julie's gonna get one there. He gonna get one there because he got to redeem himself. So we get the W on that one.
At this point, this is the third time we've played them throughout the season. We played them at home once in November. No, we played them in Atlanta in November, at home for Christmas, and then this will be the third time we play them in March. At home.
We're going 2-1 against Atlanta.
We take the L on this one because we beat them on Christmas Day.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, we gotta beat them Christmas. We gotta.
Yeah, we take the L on this one.
And then we go to Charlotte.
Charlotte get one on us.
All right.
They get one on us.
Okay, so let's recap. Let's recap these last 12 games. We said we lose to Philly. We said we beat Phoenix, so that's 1-1.
Yeah.
We said we lose to the Clippers, it's 1-2.
Yeah.
We beat Sacramento, it's 2-2. We beat Dallas, it's 3-2. We beat Memphis, it's 4-2. We lose to Brooklyn, it's 4-3. We lose to Portland, 4-4.
4-4.
We beat the Wizards, 5-4. We beat Utah, 6-4. Lose to Atlanta, 6-5, and beat Charlotte, so 7-5 up to this point. Okay, now we got the last 4 games of March. Miami. In Miami. I say we take the L because I think we beat them. We beat them at home. We take an L. This one.
We take an L.
We take an L. Okay, so 7-6. Then we play Detroit.
Oh, W.
That should be a W.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little biased here.
Mark, come on, Mark.
I'm gonna be a little biased here, bro. That boy that they drafted, man. I think he's gonna have one of them games, bro. I think he's gonna have one of those games. So it's
Mark,
more me predicated on.
Mark, you know we blow out Detroit like 30 points every game, right?
But this team,
that was last year.
That was last. This team,
yeah, you're right, son.
This team looked good, man. This team looked good. So listen, I'm a little biased on this one. I'm gonna give Detroit on this one because of Cade if he wilds out. That's just me.
So we 7-7.
Because he wild out.
We're not losing. We're not losing. I'm sorry, change that. We're not losing to Detroit. We're not losing to Detroit, man.
Hey, you said 7-7. Now we play Chicago at home.
We beat Chicago.
Beat them 8-7. Then we play the Hornets at home.
We beat them.
We might lose because we might. Oh no!
I said the first one.
Tom Thibodeau don't know rest his players. Never mind. We're gonna win.
So that gives us 9-7 in March, 6-4 in February over the toughest stretch of the season, the toughest 2 months of the season.
And that is realistic,
right?
bro.
So if you go 6-4 plus 9-7, what's that?
9-7 is
so
16?
6 and 9 is 15, and 4 and 7 is 13. 4 and 7 is 11. So that puts us 15 and 11. Or something
all right,
like
not
that.
bad.
Is that right?
And then what did
that
we
puts
say?
Us 15 and 11 over the toughest stretch of the season.
And what did we say about our first 20 games?
Hold up. That February and March, you know, and I just rewound it so you can see it. Now go forward again. That's the toughest stretch of the season. That's the toughest stretch of the season. And we're saying we're going 15 and 11. I would be very, very satisfied if we go 15 and 11 over that stretch. That's a very tough stretch. Only a couple of teams that are definitely not playoff teams in that stretch. You know, I'd be real satisfied if we go 15 and 11 over that.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that. I'd be happy with 15 and 11.
You know,
Man, listen, bro, we going into the West Coast. These teams are really stacked. They score. It depends on how we look too. So that's kind of realistic. I think the Knicks fans just want us to go on a barrage, but that's okay.
You know, and then you know we finish up the season. We got 5 games. We play Cleveland, Orlando, Brooklyn, Washington, and Toronto.
Oh wow, we could realistically go 4-1.
You know, so after that tough stretch, you know, we'd have to, you know, it'd be nice to close out. Yeah, if we can close out 4-1,
yeah,
that'd be good. That'd be tough.
And we can realistically,
at the end of the day, right? This is
basketball.
This is basketball at the end of the day. So when we going against those teams in the West, they have bigger stars than us. So it's like there could be games where those stars just do us in. One star could do us in alone. It's not just because we're a good
I'm
team.
not gonna lie, Mark. I'm not gonna lie. This year, I just don't see if it's a star by himself. If it's a star by himself, I don't see that for the Knicks this year. I don't see a star because for example, right? I don't see. This is me, and this can bite me, but I don't see the team that Paul George has right now by himself without Kawhi Leonard.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Us.
Did you see those teams when he didn't have David with Roy Hibbert and he was like the only one there for like 2-3 years? Go look at Paul George's roster the last 3 years in Indian Pacers and tell me he was good.
I remember the rosters. With
he is capable. Yeah, but I'm saying he is capable of having games that makes him look like a superstar.
But they were middle of the road teams. They weren't really they weren't really too crazy. But again, I personally don't think Paul George has enough star power to beat Julius Randle,
you're crazy, bro.
RJ Barrett, Kemba Walker, and Evan Fournier. I'm sorry, I just don't think he's that serious. Now, if we're talking about Giannis,
he's not. No. Listen, he's not that consistent. Yeah. No. He's not that consistently. But this is a guy that can give you 30 points. He can. It's not something that he cannot do.
But Randall can give you 30 points. Kemba can give you 30 points. Mark, we literally have a starting five that if they get hot.
So you're saying the Knicks is better than the Clippers without Kawhi? I'm asking. Okay.
Did we beat them last year without Kawhi?
We beat them with Kawhi.
Have to look at that.
Yeah, we did. We beat them with Kawhi that last game that in Los Angeles, right?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we can't win or we can't lose, but don't think that Paul George is some guy that cannot take over a game. It's just that's kind of crazy for you to even say that. That's all I'm saying.
But wait, hold on. But Mark. So Mark, I think I get the expectation that I'm with you with the. I don't think we're gonna win 60 games like some Knicks fans think. But I'm more in the expectation that bro, I don't forget who Kemba is, bro. Kemba carried the Hornets.
Okay, he was a subpar team. But anyway.
Hold on, guys. Let me get to a phone call. Let me get to a phone call because when I'm not going deep into Paul George and them guys over there.
I didn't want to go there. I just say he can have one of those nights.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. He can. That definitely.
Let me get to a phone call. JP, what's popping with you?
What's up, Sim? How's up?
How you feeling? I'm feeling good. How about you?
I'm doing well. So I just called because you have some OGs on the panel.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah.
What's up, miss?
I haven't seen him in a long time, so I was like, I got to call. I hope this call finds you in good health, and I hope life's treating you well.
Me bless.
Everything good?
Everything good. Everything I heard.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to the season.
What about me? I'm fine. I'm good. What about me?
Listen, man. Isaiah, come on. I speak to you all the time. But we have Mark Denton. I had to call for Mark.
Yeah,
I still have love for everybody, though.
No, it's okay. Michael Jackson, I'm Tito. I get it. It's all right.
You said that.
Anyways, good night to everyone. I hope everyone's well.
Yeah.
What's up, Sim? Everything good?
Everything good. Doing good. Feeling good.
So, I didn't really call to make a point or anything. Okay. I'm just listening, and I agree. The schedule looks. I'm out of the prediction game because you never know with this team. Last season we had a tough schedule.
Yeah. Because
the NBA always does it to us, but we actually had a good start last year. So I think this team is much better. It's deeper. I think we have a good mixture of veterans and young guys. I really like how the team is. I think they just fit well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any. I guess if I do have any reservations, I guess it would be with Thibodeau. Hopefully he utilizes the resources that we have. He doesn't play Randall 38 minutes a night and, utilizes his bench and stuff. But that will take care of itself, and that's for a later call. I just had a quick question. I know, in the last, I think the last couple of shows, you mentioned that you're in the process of trying to lock down tickets for the opening night game.
Yeah.
When do you are you, I mean, I know that's going to take some time, but roughly when do you think you'll have that info ready for us?
Well, I will be speaking with my representative at MSG tomorrow. So I'll have more information about that tomorrow. I'm hoping that I'll have some things out this week. As a matter of fact,
yeah, man, because I'm
looking forward.
chomping at the bit, man. I can't wait to go.
I can't wait either. I'm looking forward to at least, because I don't think they'll have the prices this week.
Right.
So what I'm looking to do is at least start collecting down payments of people who want to attend.
Yeah. Okay. Because the thing is I mean, obviously, I mean, it's like an annual tradition now.
Yep.
That, you know, I go to this opening thing with you. But, you know, so I definitely want to go, but I think I'm going to want to bring some family members with me. So,
Okay.
I mean, and logistically, like, you know, when you have people who live in different households, how that stuff goes. So I just want to make sure I know everything in advance so I know how to you know, operate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's good to know.
Yeah, hopefully I can get it out this week so we can get a jump start on it.
And, you know, so, and then don't you usually get tickets for the MLK game too?
Yep.
As well?
Do that too, yeah. So I'm looking to, you know, really get it scheduled out in advance so that people know we can start taking care of, you know, getting our schedule.
Because, you know, once those tickets drop, I mean, the tickets usually sell when the team is bad. The team is actually good now. So I could only imagine people
exactly.
They waiting for you, man.
Exactly. They're going to be ready to move. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is a short phone call. Thanks for taking my call. Hopefully I'll see everyone on the panel at the game. Good night to the chat, and hope everybody's well. Thanks for taking my call. And have a good night.
JP. Have a good night. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Looking forward to it. Look forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. I will be putting out some information where I can collect some down payment so that when the time comes, you know, all you'll have to do is make up the difference of whatever the price of the tickets are. But you know what? I'll get more information tomorrow, and as soon as I get those information, I'll get it out there.
Sim, I thought I was handling the deposit this year.
No. The last time that I had you do some math, I won't even talk about it.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I told people, man.
Not everybody's good at math, Tim.
I know, especially him. Especially him.
Especially him. I'm great at math. Listen, I'm great at math. Give me the deposit. I'll make sure y'all get some type of ticket. I got y'all.
Yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's gonna be a really, really fun season. That's the schedule breakdown. Somewhere along the line, you know, maybe a little bit later this week. Depends. We'll see what happens. Because I got some things going on where I got to do some traveling this week. But, you know, I'm going to break down and do a schedule prediction, a way too early schedule prediction on, you know, what I think the Knicks record is going to be this season.
Personally, I just want to see how intense the defense is this year prior to last year. And I just want to see if we can really score more, like not scoring bunches. That's what I want to see. I want to see if we're gonna get a little more easy points, because we just can't do that what we did last year. We just can't, man.
Well, I think we will. We got players. Our offense should have gotten better with the addition.
No, our offense should have got better, right? But the way how he plays is more about taking. It's more about him taking efficient and better shots. It's not about like how you see some teams could just score like 10 straight. It's never been a Tibbs team. It's more like gut it out, you know, hit for hit.
Well, to be fair, Mark, I thought about it. I really had to think about this. I don't think in Thibs' whole career, as a head coach, he's had this many offensive weapons at once.
No, he did. He had Carlos Boozer, Derrick Rose, Luol Deng. Those are 20-point scores, guy. Wow.
I mean, Carlos Boozer was past his prime.
No, when he got there, he was very valuable for them. That's why they paid $80 million. You had Derrick Rose. That's an offense within himself. Luol Deng, people forget he was a 2-time All-Star.
But I'm talking about that. Mark, I'm talking about what I'm talking about offensively is you have legit. And again, I don't think he had this really. He's never had the guys that have the shooting, the spacing, the passing ability, and to put the ball on the floor like this Knicks team potentially has.
Number one, that Chicago Bull team that he had was highly IQ. So one, that Chicago team was way better than us, bro.
Hold on, Mark. But hold on, Mark. Let's be very clear about the Chicago's team. Without D Rose, they weren't really that good.
They got to the second round and pushed Miami to 7 games every time. Do you think the Knicks could have done that? This team could have done that with that Miami team?
Well, I mean, listen, it's hard to even compare eras. Two totally different eras.
I just think that Bulls team was a little smarter than us playing the game.
You might be right. Two different eras.
Yeah.
But hey.
But go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's just a lot of stuff I want to see with the Kemba and Julius Randle pick and roll, because Kemba is a pick and roll player. Because because last year, the reason why the Celtics got rid of him, his first step was kind of gone. So if you go back and go look at the Celtics game where he played, it was hard for him to maneuver. It was hard for him to get to his spot.
Mark, he was playing hurt.
It doesn't matter when a player relies on something. He has to be effective for us, bro.
But Mark, you say it doesn't matter, but he's playing hurt. It does matter.
He shot 42% in the field goal. That's bad for a guard, bro.
But bro, on a bad knee.
Okay. So he's coming in healthy. He can still hurt himself, but his first step is important for him to be an effective player. We got him to be an effective player, right? The reason why Derrick Rose don't look the same because his first step has gone.
Well,
so for small guard,
one of the big issues with Derrick Rose was that we were playing him far too many minutes because, again, our point guard at the time, who we don't have to say his name, but his point guard, he could barely play 10 minutes of basketball.
Kimba's an upgrade, right? Kimba's an upgrade. Course, yeah. He's an upgrade. But the way we looking at going into the next season is that we're going to be significantly better. I have to see him come on the floor, see how comfortable he is with this team in the pick and roll situation. It's a lot that we have to figure out with these two new guys, with Fournier, because they're going to be offensive weapons. I'm not too worried about Fournier because he plays tip style, playing off the ball, catch and shoot, etc. But it's the Kemba and Randle situation. Is Randle going to set proper screens? Is he gonna dive with the pick and roll man? So Kemba has to figure it out for us. Well, him and Randle is the two players I got to see play together.
Yeah, I say this. I believe that all of the players on this team are pretty unselfish.
Yeah.
Pretty much want to work together and create something and build something. So I believe that they'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're unselfish. They're unselfish people. I think they'll figure it out.
It's not negative. I just want to see it.
No, of course. But one thing I want to say is that we're talking about, Kemba and, Fournier and all these guys figuring it out. That goes for all the other teams too. Even the Lakers got to figure it out because we're just assuming Westbrook's going to be okay. We're assuming that Kyle Lowry's going to work. We're assuming that the Celtics are going to be good. We're assuming that Ben Simmons, which again, if you read the reports, they have drama with the front office. We don't know if they're going to be good. So I'm not saying that we're not good, but we're seeing the chemistry there. So there's a lot of teams that are working on chemistry. The Chicago Bulls they need a lot of chemistry to see.
Let me ask you a question. How differently is Kyle Lowry going to play in the Miami Heat offense? When you look at Miami and Toronto, they're basically like the same team.
But Mark, I'm saying I do think he's a fit. But again, we're assuming that he's going to be the Kyle Lowry of a couple of years ago, not the Kyle Lowry that was last year. Him last year, he wasn't that. Even if he brought 14 and 5 and 6, right? Miami Heat is still a good team every year, regardless of the situation, bro. They have the track record. Last year they were like a 16.
They're still a good team. What's wrong with being a 6 seed? They're still a good team.
No,
and they had injuries. Jimmy Butler was
themselves.
Okay. Jimmy Butler was out. He had injuries. Dragic had injuries. Come on, bro. You got to speak in context about these teams.
But hold on. But if you want to use that, then we had injuries too. Mitchell Robinson was out pretty much the whole year.
Understand? Okay. So what I'm saying to you, right? What the Knicks did last year, we didn't see that coming. So anything that happened with the Knicks, we played with house money. This is not something we had a track record with the Knicks playing the way they played last year. That's something new to us that happened to us. So now going into this year, I'm giving them a chance. I'm saying it. I'm going in with a great feeling. Listen to what I'm saying, not how I'm saying it. I just want to see how the offense is going to be a little more better with Kimba and Randall, since since we paid Randall and since we got Kimba's a heavy pick and roll guy. And we know that Randall don't like to set proper screens. It's important that Kimba get these pick and roll screens for him to be an effective guard. That's what we wanted. We wanted a pick and roll guard, right? But we have to find guys that's willing to screen for a guy like that. He's 5'11". He needs his speed to be effective. He's not 6'3", 6'4". It's very hard for him to get to how he plays, especially with the knee injury. So I have to see if he's gonna come back and even play even decent. He don't have to be all-star Kimba. He just has to be very serviceable. But I have to see him at a small guard get to his spots again like how he used to.
Okay.
I'm not saying Kimba's trash.
We will find out, ladies and gentlemen. Training camp begins in a month, about 5 weeks. Training camp begins. Then we'll get a couple of preseason games, and then October the 20th, the Knicks will be up to bat against the Boston Celtics. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time. We are going to head up out of here, and I will be on tomorrow, so please be on the lookout for that notification, and we're going to roll, ladies and gentlemen. If you filled out your information to be an NBK creator, be on the lookout for some information coming to you tomorrow. And if you want to attend that home opener with us, ladies and gentlemen, be on the lookout for some information this week to come out on how you can put a deposit down, secure that home opener ticket, and hang out with everybody with NBK. It's going to be dope. I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Be on the lookout for tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.
This is NBK, nothing but Knicks. When send past the assist, you know that it's #1 show that breaks down the game. If you can't play defense, stay out my way. Dribble the ball, come down the lane. 5 seconds on the shot clock, who gon' win us the game? You wanna hear Nick updates and trade rumors? Post-game reviews, this the place to tune in. So tell a friend just to keep the ball moving. Like the page if you feeling the movement. Every game we coming to win. Give us a sub like a player that came off the bench. This is NBK, nothing but Knicks.